very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Donatoni. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's an imaginative pass. And he welcomes it in. And Holland! He's played it long. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Neymar. And this is Bale. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
Luis Suarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe. And the through ball. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Mali still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Edmilson. Germany looking to pass their way through. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Aubameyang. Neymar. And a chance! There's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Mali are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter.
Real chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. And it's Kaka. Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Hullet. Kante attempts a clearance. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And here's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Kante is there to clear. Donatoni. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That has not gone well. Neymar has created one goal already. Opts for safety. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Takes a shot! Aubameyang! Goal of the glorious goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Bale really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Mali are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Decent enough try. And it's half-time here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Mali certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Mali sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. And that is expertly dealt with. Now somewhat off target. Mali finding their passes. Good ball over the top. Kaka. Pull it. Little pass back. And pull it! And somehow it stayed out. Now he's got space here. Nicely worked. Luis Suarez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that is a little undercooked. And he's intervened well there. Jordan Henderson. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nicely shaped ball. Floated through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Donatoni. Mali are looking to break at pace. Xavi Alonso.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Luis Suarez. And the finish! They've done it!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
After 63 minutes is number 5, Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Substitution for Germany, number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Germany get themselves back into contention. Great chance! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Mali take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Jordan Henderson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kaka. And Neymar. A probing pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Chance here to counter. Knocks it into space. And Batistuta! Oh, classic Batistuta! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are cruising away.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Mali blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mali do have a chance to counter here. Tries to pass it through. Now can he find a finish? And this is Isco. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Mali with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Danger averted for now. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Germany clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always...
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Nicely aimed pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. Saliba with the foul. Just eases him off the ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Batistuta! Off the post!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Kukçu plays it short. Kukçu looking to go deep. Germany have the chance to go the other way. That ball looks a good one. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, important interception. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And here's Batistuta. And this is Batistuta. That's a good ball. Mbappe. And the referee brings it to a close. Mali
And we
can
come to you
celebrate
with a
now.
quick
They
request
have
for support
exactly what
from
they
our world
craved.
charity.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write
Hello,
its
everybody,
own
and
special
welcome to
script.
today's match.
Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now, Stefano Fiori, Jim, he was a key player for the Azzurri, was he not?
Yeah, he's always been a very accomplished playmaker, Peter, and a good mixture of creativity and pragmatism when it's needed.
Explain more.
Well, it's not always that a player so technically gifted boasts such an excellent work rate.
No, absolutely not. Messi. Bellingham. Neymar. Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
He rises! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Fiore. Messi. Can he get it through? That has been cut short. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now, can they get him away? Baresi spots it and intercepts. Fiore. And here's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Messi. Bellingham. That is great defending, so alert. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Bellingham. Played out to the right. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Neymar. And they can counter here. Somewhat off target. Now it's Villa. And he was quick to react. Messi. And Donatoni. Now it's Bale. Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. And they've been given a corner. Mali with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar goes short. Donatoni crosses it in. Zanetti clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Fiore. Probing pass. Nicely worked. Mbappe. He is through here. Takes aim and crosses. Khan deals with that nice and simple. No way through. Bale. Neymar. Rijkaard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, nice touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he welcomes it in. He's onside. Neymar. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! Now it's Villa. Engages and forces him off the ball. Donatoni. Neymar. And he's in on goal. Up he goes! Oh, it rattles the bar. Well, they've got it again. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Villa. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reached the halfway point.
Mali ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Strokes it back. Aubameyang. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Messi. Donatoni. Messi. Donatoni. Fiore. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now Albert Ferrer. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Neymar. Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Decent progress down the left. He's under a lot of pressure there. Japan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's heaved it away.
Mali have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
60 minutes played. Bale. Bellingham. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. There's the shot! It's in! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
After 65 minutes is number 23, Fiore. substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Japan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And he's forced to go back. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Your impression so far, Jim?
Mali are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Zanetti. Albert Ferrer. Messi. And it's Bellingham. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Japan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Zanetti. Now it's Villa. Aims beyond the defence. Well, we expected better, and so did he. David Villa herring after the ball here. Jordan Henderson. Isco. Some really good ball movement. Soboslai. Soboslai! In for the pieces! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Looking to play him in. It's Isco! And he's found the net! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution for Japan, number 23.
Japan have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Kukcu is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Messi! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Looking for option. And the finish! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the offence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Number 10, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Substitution for Japan. Number 7.
Japan making another change here.
Number 19.
Japan take the lead.
Messi.
Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the
Number
last moments now,
13,
Peter, are going to be very
Conte.
frantic. There's still
Number
time for a
24,
twist or two yet.
Wilson. There will be 3 minutes at
This
a
is
time.
Batistuta. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Baresi. And that's that. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Mali
And
must